seriously though, why does everybody think Dobby's Endeavor's kid? Is that like an actual thing, or
do you care if I spoil you or not?
Just
do you care if I spoil you or not?
Well, the audience might care. By the way, hello, welcome to StarGazer
Oh shit!
podcast.
Never mind.
I was trying to start the conversation, but I'm Monty. That's
Okay, let's put it this way. Out of every flame quirk we've seen, Endeavor's is called
Hellfire.
Hellfire. Dobby's flames are blue.
Yes.
The second hottest flames in the world, because white flames are the hottest. If I remember, if I looked that up,
should be. I've heard a lot of different things. I took some test in the 6th grade, some online garbage, that said red flames were the hottest, which I knew wasn't true. Boy Scouts say purple flames are the hottest because it's like just absolute, because it's like ultraviolet or some garbage. Blue
it's because of the chemical compound.
Right. I think. Well, that's I think whatever Boy Scouts taught me was something like stovetops use, or if you see the flame in a stovetop, it's purple, and they're like, oh, that's the hot flame.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Okay, let me.
But yes, Dobby's are blue.
His are blue, but again, his Endeavor's quirk is called Hellflame or Hellfire. Mm-hmm. I thought it was called Hellflame, to be honest.
Who knows? It's hell something. Also, we have a new set, in case you're just listening. We got a lot of shit. There's stuff everywhere. Like, the Reaper plushie right here. Nope. This one.
This one.
Yep, that one. I'm pointing at it on the camera, but I'm not, like, I'm nowhere near it. I'm, like, 2 feet from it. Yeah.
I can touch it.
Yeah. I can't. Oh, it's not May. Sorry, this is you probably can't see this, but this is Markiplier's old Tasteful Nude calendar. I had that up for a thing here because it's May, so I should probably switch it to June because it's June now. So there. Now that that's out of the way. See, that was the joke, because now that's Meg Turney's calendar from 2019.
Oh.
Or no. Was it 20? No, it was 2020. That's what it was. And,
it's...
What?
It's,
Hellfire? Hellflame?
I wasn't looking at it. I was just looking at flames in general.
Oh.
Because the hottest flame ever produced is 5,000 degrees Celsius. And that flame was white. That's why everyone assumes white is the hottest flame color.
Okay.
But blue is second because blue stays within that range of 3 to 4,000.
Right. Okay.
But anyways, because of how hot Dobby's flames are, because of that, and because Endeavor's quirk is Hellfire or Hellflame, whatever it is, correct me in the comments. I don't really know.
Yeah.
Because of that, and the blue eyes and the hairstyle, he looks too much like a Todoroki to not be Endeavor's son, considering one of Endeavor's children is missing.
I was unaware of
Shoto
that.
has 2 brothers, Natsuo, which we've seen, his sister Fuyumi, and Toya.
Well, how do we know his sister isn't trans?
Because there's 4 children in the Todoroki household.
Damn it. I thought I had busted open the whole fucking lore. I guess not.
And I don't want to spoil it for our viewers, but also I don't think we have any viewers.
Yeah.
Do we?
Supposedly we're at 4, but...
4?
Who am I supposed to count? Yeah.
The hell?
I get the laptop this week.
Yeah, you get the laptop, meaning I can't see shit.
And every week.
Fuck you, I will have the laptop some weeks.
Just bring your laptop.
Effort.
That's fair.
Okay, my mom's in the chat. They revealed it in the manga, so the anime is not caught up to it.
Okay. They revealed whether or not Dobby was Endeavor's child. That way we didn't just tell you.
We're trying.
We're telling you they revealed whether or not, because I don't know.
He knows nothing. I know
nothing.
I know
Dobby had a stroke.
Stroke?
Did he? Or was that just a meme I remember
I
seeing?
think that was a meme.
Okay, I think I saw a meme. Something like Dobby. It was like. No, I remember what it was. Someone did a cosplay as Dobby, and they were doing some like TikTok song, and it was like, "I had a stroke. I had a stroke."
Of course. But
Good old not Vine.
Yep. Good old not Vine. Vines are still better.
Yep.
Vine is still
I miss Vine
far
so
superior. But no, so like it's been an ongoing theory since Dobby's been introduced that he is Endeavor's child. And unless you're caught up with the manga, you wouldn't know the answer to that question.
He smells like a rotting corpse.
Okay, so me and my friends have no.
Who Dobby?
No, so I will explain that comment. Me and my friends, including my mother, have a headcanon that the League of Villains headquarters must rank. It must smell like shit.
Yeah.
Because not only do you have a walking corpse, which is Dobby because he's 90% burns.
Yeah. You've also got Bad Touch Man. His lips look pretty chapped.
You got Bad Touch Man, who smells like decay like his quirk.
Yeah.
Toga, who smells like blood.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, that place must stank.
It's just a high school locker room. Also, while I'm thinking about it, no, I don't want Google Maps. I saw someone redraw Shigaraki like, as if he were normal.
No Krusty?
No Krusty.
Let me see him.
But also, like, no quirk.
What the
He's got gray hair. He looks normal.
I mean, except for the red eyes.
Well, yeah, red eyes, but fucking, what's his name has red eyes? Bakugo.
He
Doesn't he?
does.
Yeah. Well, not to diss.
There's also the fan theory that so many people have that Mina and Bakugo are somehow related.
Mina and Bakugo.
Because Pink Girl in his class.
Mm-hmm. I know who fucking
Okay.
Mina is.
I'm making sure, bitch. Jeez. But there's a fan theory that they are related because Bakugo's mom sweats glycerin, and his dad sweats nitro, and which causes the explosions in his hands when he rubs them together.
Right.
And since nitro is technically an acid, and Mina secretes acid, are they cousins?
No, they could be.
Pinky Mom.
That makes a little sense, I guess. Mina, yes, Mina, the pink one.
The pink one, Alien Queen, which should have been her fucking hero name.
The one that a surprising number of people apparently have a fetish for.
What?
Yeah.
No.
There was some, like, fake promo thing that was like, it was like, Izuku came on and he's like, I'm a crybaby. Ochako, I don't get enough screen time. Ida, I'm the class nerd. Sue came on, she was like, I'm some people's fetish. And Mina came on and she went, I'm a lot of people's fetish.
No, I said cousins, not siblings.
Yes.
Cousins.
Yes.
But like his dad has a brother or something, because we don't really know that much about the Bakugo family.
Right. Other than I'm gonna stop myself.
Other than his parents are in the fashion industry. His mom's a model.
Oh.
Like, Mitsuki met Masaru at a fashion event.
Alright then.
Hence why
Do you think Bakugo's mom is friends with Best Jeanist? Not even professionally, just like...
No, for the rightful fact of if they were friends with Best Jeanist would not have taken Bakugo on.
That's...
You
know what?
As an intern.
That's a good point.
Because he would know from Mitsuki what her child is like.
Yeah, I forgot Bakugo was actually his intern.
Yeah.
Yeah, crotch sniffer. What'd your mom call him?
He sniffs crotches.
Sniffs crotches, yep.
Because he has a belt around his face, so the crotch is
also,
right here.
That neck, the belt,
Oh, yeah,
those pants, they're so long.
He's got a
up his
giraffe
head.
neck. He's got a giraffe neck.
Yeah, it's like, how do you, what the fuck? It's like, fucking Yellow Diamond or some bullshit.
Yeah. giraffe neck.
Yeah. Anyway.
But so no. Now that you've finally been introduced to Hawks, though, like fully.
I like Hawks. What the fuck is wrong with Hawks?
I don't know. Why do people not like him? I really don't get it.
It's like, he's like, man, I get bored easily, and I want to live in a world where heroes can do their job, but also have free time to, play video games or some shit. And everyone's like, oh, bad character.
Like, nah.
Fucking
bitch. Like, there's also, like, I've seen the fandom thing of people asking, because when him and Endeavor were in that restaurant together.
Right.
Of, like, he's eating chicken. Cannibalism? And I'm like, hawks
He's
eat...
a human.
First off, yes, he's a human, but also, actual hawks eat other birds.
Yes.
And chickens eat themselves, I'm sorry. Chickens will eat each other.
Tastes like chicken. Is that where that phrase came from?
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised if that's
Could
where
that be where that phrase came from?
I would not be surprised.
That would be fucking... What was the phrase? Tuna the chick...
Are you good?
Tuna the chicken of the sea. Is that right?
It's a brand called Chicken of the Sea, but it's tuna. Yeah.
Right.
But
so Loki came out this week.
No, I'm still going off on the Hawks thing.
Oh, yeah,
because I see so many, like, headcanons or bullshits where everyone's like, oh, Hawks would be a cheater type shit because of his personality. And I'm like, do realize he is a red-tailed hawk, right? Red-tailed hawks mate for life. If anything, the man would be possessive as all hell.
Yeah.
Not a cheater.
Other
way around.
Does he have a girlfriend or anything?
No.
No?
It's just people going, he's hot, let's make a character so I can put him with that, but also let's make angst, and I'm like, he wouldn't. That would not be a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Also, since we did just watch that episode, can we talk about how Hawks, as we noticed throughout the episode, can feel everything with his feathers?
Yeah.
He felt them get incinerated.
Yeah.
You know how much pain he must have been in, but he didn't act like he was in any?
Well, maybe it's not like he feels like as if every feather is him. Maybe he's just like it's like the equivalent of getting the feather plucked out or something. So it's just like, man, that hurt.
Yeah, but still, that was
it was pretty hot.
That was
fire.
All of his feathers too. It wasn't like it was a few of them. That was all of them. Yeah. So like,
and that was the last episode we just finished watching.
Yeah.
Like, what, 10 minutes ago, right before we came on. It was a.
It was a time.
I like Endeavor now.
I still don't.
I get it.
I understand where you're coming from. I do see that he is changing, but he has ground to cover.
Yes.
A lot of it.
Yeah, and there's a big gap, as he said, between him and All Might, and that's not the ground you're talking about, but
no.
I
don't even like All Might that much.
Listen, discount Skeletor and rip off Captain America. I don't know where I was going with this. I just wanted to make that joke.
Discount Skeletor ripped off Captain America? Oh my god. But no, with the All Might things, because I'm about to get a lot of backlash for saying this, he is a great hero. Mm-hmm. I will admit that. He is good at his job. He is a terrible mentor.
All Might?
He is a terrible teacher.
Yeah. His first act as a teacher was, eat this.
No, his first act of a teacher was, no, you can't be a hero.
Yeah, and then 10 minutes later he was like, you know what? Forget what I said. Then later he was like, eat my hair.
And then said, oh yeah, I'm going to put you against the kid that's been bullying you all of your life and see how well this goes in a training exercise.
Yep.
It's also the same. I'm also the same with Bakugo. I do like Bakugo, but he has so much ground to cover. So much ground to cover. Because it's one thing to have a hot-headed temper and a hot-headed personality. It is another to tell someone, in the same breath as saying you're going to be the best hero, to take a swan dive off a roof.
Yes.
So until he apologizes to Deku...
He probably won't directly apologize, but we will get a Bakugo apology.
Yeah, it's one of those, it doesn't have to be like an I'm sorry, because we're never going to get that out of him. ever.
Like,
But
it's gonna be something like Deku's like hanging off of a cliff above a pit of Nomu, and like no one's around, and he like lets go, and then Bakugo bursts through the wall, grabs him, and like rockets out, and then they land back at UA, and then they just like look at each other, and Bakugo's like, fucking whatever.
there's also, and one of my friends put this in perspective for me, as much as it was a terrible tactic of what he used, it could have also been seen as, because him and Deku grew up together, and he knew Deku was quirkless, as much as it was not a good way of going about it, bullying him into not becoming a hero so he didn't have to watch his friend die. Because look at the shit they're going against.
Yeah. Classic right thing, wrong reason.
Yeah.
Right.
Good intentions, bad way of going about it.
Bad execution. That's the word I was looking for.
But it's one of those days where it's like, see, I can see that, but it's also he still has so much ground to cover. Because you cannot, in the same breath of saying, I'm going to be a hero who saves people, tell someone to jump off a cliff.
Do a front flip. Now do a back flip. That's more style. Try and land on your feet. That way, like, it takes just an extra second for your head to hit the ground and have your neck snap. That way you're just like, oh yeah, back flip. Then crunch out dead.
So remember how in the during the training the summer camp training?
Yeah.
That Pres Mike brought up the thing of what if there's a traitor at UA? Horikoshi, the creator, forgot about that entirely because someone brought it up to him and he went, "What traitor?" Oh!
Wow. So he pulled a Monty Ohm, essentially. He went.
He pulled a U.
And then he's like flipping through his notes. He's like, damn it! It's not like it's too long to bring it up. He like took took a step that like prevented something from happening, and he's like, damn it! I have to like undo this, but I already did that, so I can't.
It's one of those things where it's like, because of what he's already done, and even where he's at in the manga, there being a traitor in UA doesn't make sense anymore.
Yeah.
So it's
now
like,
that you mentioned that, I remember President Mike talking about that. Like, hey, there might be a traitor. I'll keep you posted.
It's where so many AUs of Mike being the traitor came from.
Oh my god. To the point, I like thinking about that. Mike was the traitor, and then Mike forgot he was the traitor. So he's just like, he gets a call from like One for All one day.
All for one.
All for one day, and he's just like, huh? Shit.
Just answers the phone. Sorry, you've reached the wrong number. Hangs up.
Do you think when President Mike stubs his toe,
yeah, oh my god,
he just goes as loud as possible?
Probably, but I also have the headcanon that if he were since I ship President Mike and Aizawa.
Oh, of course.
Because it's so good.
What was it? Eraser Mike?
Eraser Mike, yeah.
Yeah.
I have the headcanon that because Aizawa knows President Mike so well, he sees him stub his toe and immediately erases his score. Just, nope!
Yeah! Oh, wait. I just came up with a great new ship name for it. Mute button.
Mute button!
Perfect. God. I need...
Also, Shinso is Aizawa's secret love child. I don't care.
Artists/animators out there, I am putting up a bounty, $50 to the first person that can get me an animation of President Mike stubbing his toe and screaming as loud as he can.
He's so what is the problem?
I guarantee you, the first one who ats me and sends it to me, $50 to you.
But literally...
And I'll mention anybody else.
Yeah. But no,
That's just a me thing, though. Whatever.
Also, freaking Shinso is Aizawa's secret love child. I do not fucking care.
Shinso, purple hair.
Purple hair.
Got it. I'm not good with the names.
You're really
you say Kirishima and Shinzo go talk to fucking Koda, and I go, you go, Purple and Harden go and talk to the guy that controls animals?
Yes.
And then I go, gotcha!
Yeah, You'll never get an apology from
No,
Bakugo.
no, that will never happen.
You'll never get a formal apology from Bakugo.
No, you'll get saved, and then a glare, and then he'll like and walk away, and that's the closest thing.
He's an angry Pomeranian.
Pomeranian doesn't fit for me. Angry, yes. Attitude, yes. Breed, no.
Angry Chihuahua.
That's even worse.
He's an ankle biter! I'm sorry!
Listen, if you can... This doesn't sound right. If you can find me a clip of Bakugo getting so angry that he bites at people's ankles, I will accept that. Otherwise, it's not going to happen.
I probably could.
Mm-hmm.
But also, like, I call him angry... I agree with the fandom by Angry Pomeranian because of his hair. But also, for me, he's an ankle biter because motherfucker's shorter than me.
Am I thinking of a different dog?
Pomeranians are big, or small, foofy things.
All right, fine. With the hair, all right, fine.
But yeah, Monty, let that sink in. Bakugo is shorter than me.
Stand up.
Hey!
Fuck.
Hence why I call him an ankle biter.
That's not tall.
He's, what was it, 100?
Is Momo taller?
Yes.
Thank fuck.
He's 172 centimeters. So
Listen,
he's like
I'm not
5'8".
I'm not on the imperial system. I don't give a shit.
Motherfucker. He's like, he's close to 5'8", mostly 5'7".
You're taller than 5'8".
I'm 5'8". I am 5'8". Because Momo, I'm the same height as Momo, who's a centimeter taller than Bakugo.
Alright. Fucking whatever. Endeavor replacement in the future. Yeah, I see it.
Bakugo.
I can see it. Honestly, I think I can see that.
I can see it too, except for the quirk marriage. Bakugo wouldn't marry someone for their quirk and then proceed to have kids until he got the perfect one.
Oh, I just meant like title, like hero.
Title-wise, yeah.
Not Bakugo's going to turn out to be another Endeavor. I was like, oh, when Endeavor retires, because he's like, man, I'm old and it's hard to keep the fire going, and Bakugo's just like, I'm stepping in here. I'll be the big angry fire guy. And then everyone's like, I thought your quirk was explosion, and he goes, shut up, nerds.
No, shut up, extra. The only person that gets called a nerd.
Extra. Have they done that before in the show?
He calls everyone extras, except for Deku. Deku gets called nerd.
No, I mean, like, they would call, like... Because Bakugo called, like, classmates extras, right? Have they called, like...
Let's see, when the sports festival happened and all the other classes came to 1A to see the competition, he said, get out of my A, you extras!
Alright.
He says it to everyone.
Okay. What was the thing I was thinking of? I remember seeing something that was like... Some guy was just... It was similar to that, but he called a side character a side character. I might be thinking of Deadpool, where he was like, all right, Buck, no more screen time for you. And then it cuts, and Buck's not in the shot, and you never see him again.
I think that was Deadpool. It might
have been Deadpool I'm thinking of.
But, yeah, no.
Almost as if the studio couldn't afford another X-Men. I'll wait in the car.
God damn him.
Ugh.
But, yeah, no, like, there are some characters, though, where it's like, give them more screen time. For the love of everything, give them more screen time.
I was gonna say, not Toru. Is it Toru? Invisible?
Yeah.
I was about to say, give Toru more screen time, but you still won't see her.
I want to see what happens if Aizawa erases her quirk.
She dies.
Oh my god!
As I was like, you know what? I'm tired of wondering. Toru, do you mind looking up here? Huh? And then she, like, her clothes just fall and she's just dead. And everyone's like, huh? My hair's funny, not that funny.
I don't know.
Shut up, Mom.
Tell Mom to shut up.
We've been talking about My Hero for 25 minutes.
I don't give a
fuck. What is wrong with us? I don't have a single... No, I've got Deku. He's over there. That's all I have.
Oh, yeah, you do have
That's
Deku.
the only My Hero stuff I have. I've got fucking Pokemon, Ruby, Overwatch, Steven Universe, Star Trek. What else is over here? There's Borderlands up there. There's 2 Fallout. Or not... Yeah, Fallout. Where'd you go? What?
Yes,
What is this?
Deku. The only thing
So
you
what?
have...
I dyed my hair green poorly once.
Yeah, to cosplay Deku.
Yeah, and I don't have nerd shit to hang around here, is what I'm saying. Here. Alright. Disappear behind the couch again. I'm in an empty room. It's just me. Don't hit me. Please don't. Hi. Get your fan out of my face. Fallout Murio?
What?
Did you mean Mario, I think?
What?
Whatever. They're 2 Pip Boys. There's Jack and Moxie. What else is up there? Oh, there's a Batman.
Fallout Mario,
What
what?
else do I have? I have an Angel Dust up there. A Pumpkin Pete, Star Trek and Star Wars, Pink Floyd. This is just the part where I describe all the things that...
Stop describing all the things in
Yeah.
the room.
I'll stop. Where does it cut off? It cuts off the curtain. Oh well.
You also have a puffin.
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 Oh, yeah, the penguin.
It's a...
Yeah, you can't see the penguin. It's over that way. It's past the curtain.
From here it looks like a puffin, not a penguin.
It's... I'm just... Whatever.
But yes, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You and I can also talk for 4 hours on just Ruby alone and
Yeah.
Ruby theories.
We can be like, listen. Also, supposedly, I heard from Eli, who unfortunately couldn't make it today. I heard Ruby's like almost done. Because apparently, Monty wrote season 9 before he wrote season 3. And season 8's over.
I don't think it's almost done. That doesn't...
That doesn't... Right. It doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
But if you hear Monty wrote season 9, which means to be the last season, then you go, oh shit. Is that almost a...
It's one of those things where it's like, they may keep it to 9 seasons because Monty wrote the last 9 seasons, but
Right.
also, as we've discussed before, you and I, the writing
Yeah.
for the last few seasons, I was clearly not Monty's writing.
Well, yeah, it was definitely not Monty's writing. But how true do you think Miles and Carrie and Gray stuck to, like, whatever points Monty had?
Probably as true as they could for Monty's memory, but also I
Right.
don't think Monty went that far into it for the
Right.
rightful fact that he created Ruby at a Denny's at like 5 in the morning
Yeah.
with napkins and ketchup.
He spilt ketchup on a napkin and went, yeah, it looks like an island. Miles, I have a great idea. What was the other thing that one of my fucking favorite things that I know about it? It was like the Red trailer for Ruby, the character, not the show.
Red trailer, anyways.
Monty was like, all right, so she goes up to a grave, and then she leaves, and she kills a bunch of wolf monsters, and then I think it was Jeff Williams asked him, whose grave is it? And he's like, I don't fucking know. It was just
a
cool.
grave.
It was just cool to have her go up to a grave. And then Jeff's like, what if her mom's in the grave? And then Monty's just sat there for a second and went,
Cool.
yeah, that's pretty cool. And that so birthed the entire arc of Summer Rose
Yep.
on, that's cool.
Oh my god, that just reminds me though of the argument I had with someone over the fucking Yellow trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Because someone that I was friends with who, it's not that he and I like parted on bad terms or anything, we just stopped talking. We lost communication type
Yeah.
shit. And but he and I were arguing about the Yellow trailer because he was arguing with me that in the Yellow trailer when Yang walks into the club, the person she's looking for is Blake. like she is at the end of season 2? 1, 2? Which?
Middle of season 2. I think,
Yeah, okay.
Maybe.
I don't remember. But...
Yeah, middle of season 2, because Blake runs away and she goes, hey,
The
I'm looking
Faunus.
for Blake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When the Herbie being
right.
discovered
This
as a
was, like,
Faunus
right after
comes
they met
out.
Penny for the first time. May she rest in
Isn't
peace.
that season 1?
Huh?
Isn't that season 1? Isn't that the end of season 1?
No, beginning of season 2. 100% certain.
I'm not. No,
I
because
am 100% certain.
Because the beginning of season 2 is the best day ever with the fight in the cafeteria.
Right.
And at that point, they already know Blake is a Faunus because Sun is introducing Neptune.
Hang on. I'm gonna look into the wiki real quick, because I remember the season 2 episode 1 is best day ever. Ruby episodes. I look up Ruby episodes and it pops season 2 episode 1. Google, stop listening to me. Yeah, season 9 to be announced.
Yeah, okay.
On the Wikipedia page, that is. Not the Ruby wiki, Wikipedia.org. Maybe it was Shiny Beacons, first step, blah, 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 blah. Let me just, Penny. I wrote puny.
Instead of Penny.
P-E-W. Oh yeah, is the end of volume 1. Alright.
Okay.
I'm wrong. Fair enough.
Cool. Anyways, but the reason but they were arguing that the photo that Yang is showing when she first enters the club to Junior is Blake, that they're looking for Blake.
Mm-hmm.
My response was, no, it's not Blake. It's clearly she's looking for her mom because at the end of the trailer, when she runs into Ruby, Ruby's like, Yang, what are you doing here?
Right.
Where if it was them looking for Blake, she would have asked if she found Blake.
Yes.
That was just an...
Also, why would they go to the same place?
Yeah.
Also, Ruby wouldn't be allowed in a bar.
Well, Yang technically wasn't either.
Fair point. Hey, Monty? Got a plot hole for you.
Hey, Miles Carey.
Carey, Gray. Gray Haddock, Miles Luna, Carey Shawcross. God. It's been 33 minutes and we haven't left anime.
Shut up. I'm an
As
anime...
if that wasn't obvious.
I am an anime nerd. Okay? Leave me alone. But yes, I'm still trying to rack my brain on why people don't like Hawks. I really am.
Yeah, people just want to hate someone.
And then hate characters that you should hate, like Shigaraki, for Christ's sakes.
Or All for One.
Or All for One, or Dobby, or...
Did I get that right the first time?
Yes.
All for One? Okay, good.
As Hawks put it, AFO.
That's gonna mess me up even more. No, that's gonna mess me up even more because AFO, I'd want to say AFO. To me, AFO means nothing, but that means OFA, one for all.
All for one.
No. The power, one for all.
Uh-huh.
Is that right? The power. I would call that UFA. And to me, UFA is a bad thing, so I would be like, UFA. Oh yeah, all for one. And I'd fuck everything up. God damn it.
I tried making it easier and it didn't.
Yeah.
What does UFA sound weird?
It's just like oof with an A on the end.
Oh.
I don't know.
You know what it sounds like? What was that thing? Fupa.
Fupa? Fat upper. We need a poster of that. I think someone sent that to Achievement Hunter.
Yeah.
It had FUP, and then the bottom was just question mark.
I understood Mom's comment now. Fallout Mirio. Mirio looks like Vault Boy in Fallout.
Fuck. You still spelled it wrong.
Yeah. You did spell Mirio wrong, Mom, but...
Mario, Murio.
Hell, we've been calling him the Venture Brothers, for Christ's sake.
Who?
Because Mirio, he looks like...
I don't know who that is.
Have you... Look up the Venture Brothers.
Venture. Why am I not typing?
It's a cartoon from Adult Swim. And it's disturbing as all shit. Okay, go to...
I recognize this.
Go to...
Why does one of them look like fucking Fred?
As I say, go to images. Yeah, I keep calling that one the one that looks like Fred. Mirio looks like Venture.
Yeah. Yeah, alright.
That's your girlfriend!
I could see it. He's got like a fucking Speed Racer jacket going on.
Yeah.
Why is Master Shake... Oh, those are 3 different things.
Oh yeah, those are just shows from...
No. Go back to your seat. We have a whole fucking couch.
I know! I was trying to make sure you...
right here.
I sat right here to make sure you're looking at the right thing.
Of course I'm not.
I hate you.
Yeah, hate me too, don't worry.
But yeah, so we've been coming up with nicknames just for characters like that. Like, let's put it this way. When you first get introduced to Mirio, I knew that you first meet him and he's just a face in a wall.
Yep.
I knew that was happening and I still jumped. I was like, the fuck?
Yep.
Also, because if you don't know what happened to Overhaul at this point, what the fuck?
You haven't been watching the anime.
You just...
But let's be vague.
The sound he made. Just this... Oh.
That sounds terrifying.
Oh.
Those who've seen it know what we're talking about. Those who haven't are going to be like, man, I should really watch this arc.
Like, I knew it was going to be dark. I knew it was going to be dark the minute a child was involved with Eri. I knew it was going to be dark, but... Oh!
Yeah. Public service announcement. I may have done this last week. Stop looting Eri.
Please, for the love of God, she is a 6-year-old child.
I will hunt you down.
If you want to ship her with Coda in the future,
I was just about to say, I saw a really cute drawing of Eri and Coda holding hands, and I was like, man, that is adorable. I'm so glad this is on my front page, and not anything else.
Oh yeah, no, same. I saw the other day, which was someone doing drawings of, like, what if my hero was, like, they were actors instead? If they were actors portraying these characters instead of that.
Oh, like a live action?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, like, with the scene with Coda, so the kid that's playing Coda says, as he's sitting in Deku's lap, I get to punch my big brother in the balls today. And Deku's just like, yeah, he's real excited about that.
Oh my god, you know who would make... who I think would make a really, really good live-action Deku? Fucking Tom Holland.
Oh my god, yes!
It makes so much sense!
It really does. Oh god, he would be so good at it. But also, the English voice actor for Deku is so Deku. Like, he talks
I don't know a lot about him.
I've only know...
I know he's in Borderlands somewhere.
I know a small bit about... I don't know that much about him, but I've seen enough, like, behind-the-scenes things, because I have a Funimation account, so I can watch all the extra.
You should be watching.
You should be watching.
Funimation. You should be watching.
I know how much that was judgy, and especially, like, in the middle, like, if you fell asleep on something and you woke up...
You woke up and you're just like, what am I watching? What do I need? That's fucking... I love old... or just, like, really passive-aggressive or, like, slightly, concerning, like, company slogans. Like, what was the really funny one? Like, UPS used to be, what can Brown do for you?
Oh, my God.
It's like, who didn't stop the one guy who came up with that?
Who greenlight this?
Yeah. And there was some, I don't remember who it was. It was some hardware store. Not Home Depot and not Lowe's.
Ace?
But... I don't remember, but Home Depot is something like, I think you can build it, we can help, or something like that. Or no, that's the power of the Home Depot. There was another thing that was you can build it, we can help. Lowe's was, let's build something together. And whatever this store was, feel free to call me out or be like, oh, I know what that store is. Their slogan was, go build something. It's like, walk in, thanks for shopping with us, go build something.
Passive aggressive.
It's so just, like, assertive, like, fucking, I was just trying to make a cosplay, man.
Yeah, but no, trust me, I miss the you should be watching. Yeah. Because, like, it's like Aniplex.
You should be watching.
Like, if you were ever watching an Aniplex show, you're expecting that Aniplex sound when it opens.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that it's just a bing now for Funimation instead of the words is like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, I know
Also,
that happened a few years back, but still.
I also like how Burger King, as far as I know, does not currently have a slogan. Because their slogan used to be, in case you don't remember, Burger King, have it your way.
Okay.
Remember? And a lot of people started making jokes like, oh, have it my way, so not at all my way. Because Burger King would just fuck up everybody's order. And then they were like, yeah, Burger King, where taste is king. Yeah. And then everyone was like, man, this burger tastes like shit. And then they were like, all right, fine, no slogan. Yeah, and then they ripped off streamers.
Yep, and then they ripped off streamers.
What are you doing with Weed God?
Playing with Oddish.
That is an Oddish. His name is Weed God.
Just
yes.
Rocky.
Every Oddish I get in any Pokemon game, I name it Weed God.
I can't say anything because this, like, my Pokemon Sword game, my entire party is named after characters from a story me and my friends are writing. Literally.
Nice.
So.
Fuck, that was so quiet. I'm trying to get... There's like a really big one sitting in here.
Go grab a soda from upstairs so it'll force it out.
You know what? I might do that real quick. Talk about the eclipse that happened.
There was an eclipse?
Yeah, apparently there was an eclipse on the 10th.
When the fuck was there an eclipse?
I don't know. Suppose it was in like South Africa or something, and I think like northeastern U.S.
The fuck?
I don't know.
Huh? Weird. Considering like the last time we had an eclipse, it was a big deal.
Yeah, because it was like, what was the thing with that? Ow!
I don't
Popped my
fucking
knee.
know.
There's
That's
something
not a
like
soda. That's a lemonade.
Yeah, but I want a lemonade. I don't drink soda.
Ay.
I remember whenever this last eclipse was, there was a video of Donald Trump and his family with like the UV glasses, and they would be like, "Damn, that's really cool." And then Trump would look up like this,
yeah, because
with his hand over his eyes, like squinting, no glasses on.
Because he's a moron.
He's fucking dumb shit. Looks like I'm the dumb shit now.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway. But yeah, apparently there was an eclipse. Too bad it already happened. If you were in New York or the state, or like New Hampshire or fucking... What's the one just left of it? Pennsylvania, I think. I don't know my states.
I don't either. Like, the East is so crammed together, too. Like, fucking Rhode Island is a fucking state, and it's so fucking tiny.
Yeah. It's, like, how many... You know what? I'm gonna find out how many Rhode Islands... How many Rhode Islands... God, I can't type with one hand. Can fit in Texas.
Of course it's in Texas, I don't know.
221 Rhode Islands can fit inside of Texas.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That's...
The best way I've seen someone describe how a map of the U.S. looks is what it is like. Okay, someone gave you a thing, like the layout of how it looks, and you started giving everyone's like their space and their spots, and then you got towards the end and you noticed how many you had left, so you started cramming them in and making them really small.
Well, here's the thing.
But we were
it was done
built
backwards.
Right, but we were going.
We were like, man, there's a lot of space here. All right, this state ends. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Stop. There. This is so far away, though. Yeah, but we need 50. Just trust me. Just space it out. We've got. How many are on the East Coast?
So many.
No.
There's so many, like, just crushed together in the New England area.
God. The first return was how many states are in the U.S.
Oh my god. 50! For
How many states
Christ's
are on the
sakes,
East Coast?
people.
14.
are crushed in that small little area.
have the East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just that small area. The whole connected to the Atlantic Ocean.
Okay.
So that is like what 2/5 or something.
Yeah.
14. No, that's like
14 out of 50 is like.
hang on. That's like 3/10 or something, right? 30%.
Maybe
14, 20, 20
Yeah.
14 out of 50, 20 out of 100. Yeah, that's like 28%. 28% of our country is the East Coast.
Yep.
And, oh god, which one is this? One of them is like in between two states that have an East Coast, but like this one's landlocked. I don't remember which state this is. What is that?
What state is that?
I can't see. Fucking damn pictures are so small.
Move it.
No, like it's like actually I can't read it. Vermont. Vermont is part of the East Coast, but it doesn't have
Oh, yeah.
a thing on the East Coast.
You know, America's real dumb.
Fuck me. I'm good.
Feel alive now?
No. God damn.
Ay.
New episode title. This podcast, Monty almost chokes to death.
Monty almost dies on lemonade. What the fuck did you do? Inhale it?
Went down the wrong way.
Exactly, you inhaled it.
Something like that. God. You ever have that moment where you're drinking and it's just fucking something goes wrong? That's when I'm like, God almighty. Ugh.
Yes, because something went wrong, alright.
I should have just gotten a water. Ugh. Now my throat hurts.
Good job!
It's not my fault.
Who was the one that swallowed wrong?
So Loki came out this Wednesday.
I love how you pivot and change the topic.
So Loki came out. You haven't seen it yet.
No, I have not.
I have seen it twice, and we're gonna watch it after this.
Yeah, probably.
After this is over, because I think you need to see it. Because you're like.
I'm a Loki fan, and I do love Tom Hiddleston as Loki. He's great.
Right.
Do I need to grab you a water?
No, I'll be fine. I need to get the cough out. I'll be perfectly fine.
Okay. But, and I do love Tom Hiddleston as Loki. I'm a Norse mythology fan.
Right.
So there's so many things that just piss me off.
Yes. Because it's like, hey, Hela is Loki's sister. I don't remember the name of the big snake. Doesn't exist.
Jormungand.
Jormungand. The horse foal that he gives birth to doesn't exist. And who was the last one?
Fenrir, the fire wolf, doesn't exist.
Yeah. Doesn't exist.
When all four of them are meant to cause
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok.
I think they replaced Fenrir with Fenris. Unless those are completely different things.
I think those are completely different things.
No, in Thor Ragnarok, Hela has Fenris. Which
Hela...
was her giant wolf
Let me
thing.
look.
We're looking that up now. Did I? What the hell? What the hell on here? Smudge. But yeah, new episode every Wednesday. Not sponsored. It's just we're nerds.
We are nerds.
Very big nerds. There was. I'm not gonna spoil anything because it just came out, and I know there's people that will wait for the entire show to watch. But it is good. The episode's a little slow, but it's got its moments, and I don't want to say this to spoil for you, so I'm not going to say it. But when Owen Wilson, I gotta think, this is in the trailer, is showing Loki his tape. There is a good thing that pertains nothing to the story or the lore of the universe, but I got really excited about. It was just a throwaway idea.
Yeah, Fenris, which is what she is based off Fenrir.
I knew it.
But again, that is her brother.
Yes.
Not a pet. That is her brother.
Yep.
Again, she was also never Odin's firstborn either. She was Loki's.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember, no, Fenrir is Loki's firstborn child.
Okay.
I think.
Also, I'm remembering back to the first Thor. Odin does go to Jotunheim on a horse of some kind. I don't think that horse is named or anything, but the creators may have been implying, oh, that's the horse he rides. So there's everyone except for Jormungandr. Jormungand, sorry. Loki? Yes, Loki. Not to be confused with Tom Hiddleston.
Loki has so many kids.
Yeah.
He really does.
And in Norse mythology, though, isn't he non-binary?
He's a shapeshifter, so
That's
he
the one.
doesn't matter.
Right.
Like, he was a female horse when he got impregnated and gave birth to his son.
God of Mischief. Pissing off all the Karens. It's Marvel Cinematic. It's not even true to the books. I mean, of course, nothing's true to any previous iteration of itself. I don't think. To an extent, but fucking, they could at least try, you know. I mean, I get it for like the sake of a story. They got to be like, all right, we have to have XYZ happen. Fuck it, let's change these things here and here, which cascades onto that, and then they're like, patch job, and then it like, that's fine, you know. What else happened in Loki? There was something. But yeah, the thing that we see in some of the trailers doesn't pertain to the story of the show, doesn't pertain to the lore of the MCU, but I was really excited about it because I was like, hey, this ties in a thing I like and the thing I'm watching right now, which I also like. I'm okay with that. I will talk about that on a podcast and express my fucking emphasis for the love of that thing.
Yeah.
As soon as Black Widow comes out, because I think when Loki's over, it's going to be okay to start talking about Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
And once Black Widow and Shang-Chi and maybe Eternals are out, it's going to be okay to talk about Loki, because it is definitely okay to talk about WandaVision. Falcon and Winter Soldier's done. It should be okay to talk about Falcon and Winter Soldier, but give people a chance. They could be waiting on nothing. I wonder if anyone is waiting. Is there anyone out there that waits for a phase to be complete before watching it?
I personally, like, and I'll say this with, like, animes and shit, if something gets too overly hyped, I will refuse to watch it.
Okay.
Because, a while back, I think this was in, like, 2012, when Attack on Titan first started coming out, people were hyping the shit up about the show.
Mm-hmm.
And I had refused to watch it. So I had watched it, the first time I watched it was in 2015. And because I had watched it without the hype, I actually had a good time watching it, even if I didn't like it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of similar in that retrospective. Like, if something gets shoved down my throat, I will watch it because it's being shoved down my throat, but I will not like it.
Right.
So, like,
I could make so many jokes out of that, but I'm not going to.
I will throw a pillow at you. I don't care if you have a lemonade in your hand.
In front of a laptop that runs this podcast?
I like Zim too much.
Yeah. This laptop's named Zim, by the way. Actually, I think I changed it to Loki.
You changed it a lot of times, but I'm sticking with Zim.
Alright, that's fair. Because it did start off as green, and it's got an alien on the front.
Yep.
Right? Wait, where is it?
Yes, you're on the alien.
Right there.
You're on the alien. But, with, like, okay, I'm gonna, since we were talking about it earlier, I'm gonna use My Hero as an example. It got shoved down my throat and in my face, so I had watched the first 3 seasons while season 3 was airing.
Okay.
and I absolutely hated it.
Damn.
I hated Deku with a fucking passion. I could not stand him.
Shit.
I could barely stand Todoroki. Don't even get me started on Bakugo.
Mm-hmm.
The only character I could stand, which is still my favorite character, is Momo, and she has very little screen time.
Yeah. We need... Ooh. I might have just come up with $1 million idea.
Hmm?
We get, like... I'm pulling this number out of my ass. Like, 5-episode arc for every student in Class 1A.
That would be great.
Actually...
Get to know
You know what? Sure. Every student, but just that student. Like, it's 100%.
Like, we already got one episode for Sue in the anime.
Right. We could have.
And that was great.
We could have, like, crossover parts. Like, they're like, they could be all happening at the same time. So, like, Deku runs into Ochako during a thing and then, like, team up or whatever. And then the last episode, they both do their own thing. But it's, like, in the same space.
Yeah.
Maybe. What? That'd be fucking cool. That way we get, like, a Momo thing, and then we can get, like, a Bakugo thing, and, like, we get to see, like, deep into his inner thoughts, and, like, see if he actually cares about everybody, which he probably does. He's just an angry person.
But
I'm sure not a lot of people would watch a Mineta spin-off, or a Koda, or a... Who's the guy with arms?
I would actually watch Shoji's personally, because I like Dupli Arms.
Right. Not a lot of people would watch that, but I guarantee there are people that are like, where is my fucking Koda spinoff? And then it's like, fucking, like, the creators just look around like, dude, I don't care.
Yeah, but no, but so when I was forced to watch that, I despised the show. I was so pissed. But as of rewatching it with my mom a week ago, because we watched it on our own time, it was our choice and everything, I actually had more fun, and I'm still, Deku can be a bit whiny at times, but I'm able to deal with him.
Right.
Would I like him to get stronger mentally so he can stop being whiny?
Obviously.
Yes.
He's 14.
16 now.
16. He's still a teenager. He's a sophomore in high school.
Yeah, they're second years now.
Yeah. Are they?
Yeah, Japan only has 3 years of high school.
Let's say he's from here. He's a sophomore in high school.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a fucking crybaby. I'm honestly surprised he's not an edgelord yet.
Tokoyami has that role.
That's a good point.
Shoto.
Who do we know that didn't know any of these characters called Bird Shadow Man? I don't remember who that was. That actually might have been on an off topic.
I don't know. I did see the other day.
Someone called Tokoyami Bird Shadow
I saw
Man.
earlier today, though, it was a video of Michael screaming about Fairy Tail, how the fight with Natsu and Sting doesn't make sense.
I don't know this. You can go ahead, but I don't know what the hell's going on.
It was so funny because he's screaming that, like, Sting, the white dragon slayer, the light dragon slayer, was being beaten by the fire dragon slayer, and it was just so funny.
I almost coughed again.
Good job. I'll have to show you it later, but it was just funny.
Alright.
But yeah, no, but like that's my thing though, is when people shove things down your throat.
Yeah. Or
you get forced to watch something you don't want to watch, right. You tend to dislike it.
Mm-hmm. I'm the opposite. I probably won't, like, I can be told, hey, you should watch this, and I'll be like, oh, that sounds pretty cool, I'll check it out. I will not watch it.
I've experienced this, I know.
Sit down, put the show on, and be like, no, stay here. And I'll be like, but I want to go play Sky Factory or something. And then they're like, no, watch this. We did that. That is how I got into My Hero. That is how I got into, I lost it, Sense8. You sat me down and said, hey, watch this. Actually, you didn't even sit me down. You just put it on. And I was like, at some point I looked up and went, hey, what the fuck is this? And I was fucking, I was enthralled. What's the word I'm looking for?
Entranced.
Entranced, that's the word. I'm not good with words. I need a word-a-day calendar.
You really do.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no.
Well.
So, like, I understand how you are with that. But, like, in my experience, I'm not like that. Because, like, the one time I went into a show with high expectations was, like, for me, again, big anime nerd. I'm also a big Gundam nerd, which you know.
Yes.
Someone told me, before I had ever seen Code Geass, if you like Gundam, watch Code Geass because it's better than Gundam. So I came into this show with such high expectations
Did
of...
Code Geass come first?
Nope.
No? Alright.
And I was like, okay, cool. It's clamp designs. I do like my clamp designs and how they're noodle people.
Fun fact, GoBots. Do you know what GoBots are? They're essentially Transformers. They came before Transformers. What was the other one? Hydrox came before Oreos. And they're essentially the same thing. Excuse me.
Yeah, no, it's the same thing with like Code Geass and Gundam. They're both mech shows.
Yeah.
But because I grew up watching all of the Universal Century timeline, and the Amino Domino timeline, which is where my favorite Gundam comes from, I'm sitting here going, okay, prove to me this has good storyline, good characters, and good animation.
And then everyone turns around and goes, hey, let's make a new movie. And then you're like, you didn't answer my question.
The expectation was up here. It hit about here.
Plummeted. Yep.
As me and my friends like to call Lelouch, which is the main character, Lelouch v. Britannia, LaDouche.
LaDouche. I like that. LaDouche.
So, yeah, no. Code Geass just went, eh.
Yep.
Is the first opening song, though, great? Hell yeah. But
Of
Code Geass, yeah.
Okay.
It's great, but the rest just meh.
What was the thing you tried to get me to watch? Was it Slugterra? Was that you?
I showed you it because I had been watching it with a friend because we were both trying to remember the fever dream that was that show.
Okay. Yeah. By the way, don't watch
It's
Slugterra.
actually it's quite boring.
Don't watch Slugterra.
Only reason I'm able
we were, what, not even an episode in,
Nope.
and I said...
We were 5 minutes in, and I
said,
I turned it off and put on Sense8.
I said, I think I'm going to turn one of my Nerf guns into a real gun and blow my brains out. I think that's what I said.
No, you were just bored, and I could tell, so I just went 5 minutes and I just turned it off and put on Sense8.
Hydrox were never as good as Oreos. You're saying Oreos were better? I mean, you're probably not wrong. I've never had Hydrox, but I've never been able to fucking find them. But apparently they still make them.
Weird.
Yeah. There's been going on for a long time at this point. Oreos will like pay stock workers to put Oreos in front of Hydrox to prevent people from seeing Hydrox, which is super fucking dick move. You already dominate the market. At least let them be on the shelf, you know? What else? Oh, you remember what was it? I think Borderlands 2 had a DLC called Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep. You remember this?
Yes.
Yes. So, Gearbox, and I may have told you this already, Gearbox and 2K are releasing a new game, a full game, called Tiny Tina's
Wonderland, I think
Wonderlands,
you said?
I think.
It was
is what it's
Wonderlands.
called. It is essentially Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep, the game. But like a full game instead of just one DLC. Sense8 apparently makes your mom cry. Also, Hydrox were not good.
Sense8 is a good
understood.
show, and I understand that it makes her cry.
I still haven't gotten into episode 1 of season 2.
Yeah, you haven't gotten to season 2.
I saw the first 5 minutes.
But season
and
1...
I was like, who's
okay.
this guy? And then you were like, that's Coffeeus. And I went, hashtag not
My Coffeeus. But...
I thought that was clever.
But, no, what was it? Season 1, though, would just have a lot of moments that make people cry. Like, Nomi's scene with Leto.
Uh-huh.
When they're describing what happened in that bathroom, in that pool bathroom. Makes so many people sob. I'll explain the scene.
Is this in season 2?
This is season 1.
Bathroom?
Leto and Hernando are broken up, so Leto is in the Rivera Museum. and Nomi goes to visit him.
Oh, okay. I remember what you're talking about now. I was like,
Nomi, who
you're talking about the flashback.
Yes.
I gotcha.
Nomi, who is a trans character on the show, explains to Leto, who is a gay character, but does not. He's not open with his sexuality because if he was, he would not.
Because he's an actor.
He's an actor in Mexico.
Yeah. Is it Mexico? I thought it was Spain.
Mexico.
Okay.
He's in Mexico City.
Okay.
Because that's where the Rivera Museum is.
Right. If he comes out.
If he comes out, he won't get as many job offers, or if any, to be honest.
Yeah. He could get blacklisted, which is that's a genuine fear and problem. Don't blacklist the gay people.
Yeah.
That's dick move.
But,
Fuck.
And there is more things that go on to get to this point of the scene, but Nomi explains to him that, because as he shared something heartfelt with her, she goes, my father could never, I love dolls, and my father could never forgive me for that. So he sent her to join this swim team, and he told her that the things that he learned in that locker room made him the man that he was. And because she is trans and she wasn't comfortable with her body at that age, and this is a known thing with public pools, you have to shower before you can go into the pool.
Mm-hmm.
And shower again when you get out.
Yep.
So because of that, she would have her swimsuit on and a top and a shirt on. But the boys in the locker room didn't agree with that and called her a faggot and stripped her and turned on the water.
From the boiler.
From the boiler, which was right next to the locker room.
Mm-hmm.
And as she put it, I still have scars from the 3rd-degree burns on my stomach. But the petty violence that they were capable of doing was true to who they were. So, as much as that locker room had made my father the man that he was, it made me the woman that I am.
Mm-hmm.
And it's such a heart-wrenching scene because even Leto's crying at what Nomi went through.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, to be honest, the sad truth, a lot of people that are now our ages in their 20s, things they went through as kids.
Yeah.
And it sucks.
Mm-hmm. It also, I will say real quick, that scene fully supports my belief that high schoolers, and to a slightly, probably more extent, middle schoolers, are the most evil and dangerous humans on the planet.
In a weird way, and this is a known fact in psychology, because your frontal lobe isn't developed, you have less of a care about consequences.
Further proving my point.
But
fuck them kids.
But yeah, no, so it's understandably hard. And it is a show that empowers the LGBT community to a T. Like, you haven't gotten yet to season 2, so I won't tell you, but there is at least one poly relationship at the end of season 1, which would be Leto, Hernando, and Danny.
Okay. Yeah. More or less.
No, Danny is in that.
Fair enough. She's just like, listen, I like to watch. And then they're like, did she just...
But Hernando likes her, and so does Leto, so she is a part of their family.
Leto and Nomi and Neats in the park. I could go on and on. Yep. I read that. I read Neats and thought it said D's nuts.
God, Nomi and Neats. There's also the fact of, unlike most shows where there is a transgender character, which they're starting to get better about now, Hollywood, Sense8, when they have a transgender character, is played by a transgendered person.
Yes.
The actress that plays Nomi is, in fact, a transgendered, fully transitioned transgendered actress.
Mm-hmm. And
it's perfect. It is great.
I think it was the first time I was watching Sense8, I almost got Nomi and Nomu from My Hero confused. I went, huh? Okay, I got it now.
It's better than me. The first time I heard Nomi, my brain was like Naomi, but there's an A missing, so it's not.
Yeah. Also, am I wrong to assume that Nomi stands for No Michael?
I don't know. I think it's just the name she chose.
All right. If it did, then I called it. If it didn't, fair enough.
And even then, like, Neats is a nickname for Amanita.
Yeah. But that's just a nickname.
Also, they're really cute. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Nomi and Amanita are so
goddamn
cute.
cute.
They're
the
so
fucking cutest.
cute. Then you have Sun. Just, God, do I love her. Korean woman. Coffee's calls her the spirit of Jean-Claude.
Spirit of Jean-Claude. Yes, I remember. Like I said, I'm not great with names. I've got the cop from Michigan?
Chicago.
I knew there was a CH in there. The Kafias, the Korean lady, the Swedish DJ. I'm going to cover these.
Icelandic DJ.
Icelandic DJ. German guy. I always almost forget about him.
Wolfgang.
The girl from
India.
Hold on.
There's two more.
Hold on. Have I said Nomi yet?
No.
Nomi. And I don't remember his name. Hernando.
Lito. Hernando is his boyfriend.
Hernando's his boyfriend. Okay. I thought I was being mean there for a second. I was like, oh wait, is Hernando one of the characters?
Yes, Wolfgang. Mom.
Yes, and Wolfgang.
We love Wolfgang.
What is it? I don't remember.
We love the German, who,
Yes.
this show, like, when he's around the rest of his cluster in the show, he looks short, right? I looked up the height of the actor. The actor is 6 feet tall.
Who, Hernando?
Wolfgang. Because when he's around the rest of his cluster, like Will, the cop, and Lito, and the other guys.
Isn't the guy who plays Will, like, 6'4", though?
I don't know. But still, it's like, they all make Wolfgang look short, but he's not.
They're all on Apple boxes.
They're all on Apple boxes.
Will God damn it. In, what's it called? Sense 8.
Yes.
Who plays Will in Sense 8? Brian J. Smith. Height is 6 foot.
Oh.
Guy who plays Wolfgang is 5'11".
Ah, okay.
Lito is also 5'11". Who's the Indian girl?
Kala
is 5'5". Nomi's 5'10". Tuppence Middleton. Oh, is that the Swedish girl? 5'7". Sun is also 5'7". Who's this guy?
I don't know. Let me see.
Who's this guy?
Let me see him.
Jeremy Irvine?
Let me see him.
I don't think he's part of the 8.
Jeremy Irvine.
This is the portion of the podcast where we're looking up the heights of actors on a show that I haven't watched in months. Weeks. Maybe a month. I don't know. Anyway.
I know this man at all. I don't think he's a part of Sense8. I don't.
Either way. It just had him on the list. Maybe it was just like some collaborative thing. Who knows? Oh, could that be Ghost? Not Ghost.
Ghost.
White.
Whispers?
Whispers. That's his name.
No, I don't think it's Whispers.
No. All right. Whispers is pretty old though. The actor for him, like, gotta be old.
Whispers is just a run.
He's
Yeah, Jeremy Irons is not in this at all, but Amanita, she's 5'3".
5'3", yes.
Look at her.
There's needs. Freema, I like that.
Oh yes, no, trust me. Once this is over, I am going to get him to watch Sense8 because
no, we're watching Loki first.
How many episodes are Loki?
There's one.
Okay.
There's only one right now.
Okay.
That's what I've been saying this whole fucking time.
Fine, we'll watch Loki and then we're watching
episode.
Sense8.
It's really good, especially if you've been paying attention to the rest of the show, the MCU.
Not really.
Well,
I still haven't watched WandaVision or Captain the Winter Soldier and Captain Falcon.
it doesn't pertain to Loki. You saw Endgame.
Yes.
Endgame has been out for at least 2.5 years.
I saw
I can
Endgame
talk
when it
about this
premiered.
all the fuck I want. Shut up, nerds. Endgame.
Yes.
They go back in time.
Yes, I saw him grab the Tesseract.
Grab the Tesseract, gone.
Yeah.
That's where this starts.
Okay.
Great. So let's watch it.
Cool.
All right. I think it's about time we wrap up anyway.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks, guys.
You won't be here next week.
I will not. I will be in Florida, sadly.
And I think I'm going to replace you with Eli, maybe somebody else.
Eli and maybe another friend.
I'll have a new tattoo right there.
On his forearm where my phoenix is.
Somewhere here. Yeah, where that is. And, yeah, hopefully we'll see you again next week. Probably not happening this year, is it?
No, it's not.
Alright, well, I guess we're going to be live all month.
Yep.
But, yeah, that's it for now.
Because we're not having Pride this year. Sadness.
Sadness. A single rainbow tear struck down my face. Yeah, see you.
Bye.